Hello, my sunflowers. How are you at the first of the year? Again, Happy New Year. I hope 2025 be nothing but a blessing. Okay.
Yes.
Now, with that being said, we hope and wish that you would subscribe to us. And we're trying to reach that 3,000. And you know, when we reach the 3,000, we're going to go 4,000 and 5,000. But nevertheless, we hope that you subscribe. Yes.
Like.
Yeah.
Comment.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's what we like.
Support.
I don't know why I had freezer burn. I don't know. My brain went. But nevertheless, please subscribe and like us. And if you get this far now in our videos, then that means you like us.
Yes.
Show us.
Thank you.
Thumbs up. Subscribe.
Yes. Become a sunflower.
Sunflowers. Hello, my sunflowers. How are you? I know. This is way in the middle of the week, and I'm just getting to it. Well, what is my excuse? My excuse is I was there Sunday, front and center, baby Crone and I.
Yes, we were.
But I don't know. I think what happened while we didn't do it?
Let's see. What happened Monday? I'm not quite sure.
The snow.
Yeah, it sure did snow.
And it threw us off, kind of, I think. I don't know. Anyway, enough of me trying to figure out why we are so late. But nevertheless, better late than never. Baby Crone, let's get in there. Take us to the bridge.
Okay, well, actually, the very first start of this episode was a hilarious one, actually. It was Robin saying that she has been riding these motorbikes since she's been 14. And her and Kody were riding around having fun, and she fell off.
Well, actually, she thought that she was going to run into Kody, and she sped it. She didn't want a collision, and so she thought it was going to be a collision, and she fell off. Her body went up in the air. And it was not funny. It really wasn't, because she could have been hurt.
Yeah, she could
And
have.
at the end of the day, I don't like Robin at all, but I don't wish her no ill will.
Mm-hmm.
Now I don't wish her no ill will at all, Kody, but not her. No, she had children, and from the looks of it, she looked like she's gonna be home with one of her girls, because I don't know how she's gonna deal with it in life. Which one is that?
I'm not sure.
The one that always looks like she's about to burst into tears.
Oh yes, Ariella was.
Whichever one she is. But nevertheless, but they had to talk. So go ahead, take us in. Tell us everything. Yeah. Go ahead. You go ahead and lead this.
But the only thing that was pretty much comedic about that episode was Kody's reaction. He literally thought it was the end of the world. He was just like, "Oh my God, my poor Robin."
I would have felt that way. You can't get on the man about that. He loves her. Now, if he act any other way, that would be goofy. He love her.
Yeah, I mean, it's clear we saw who the favorite wife is.
Well, it ain't about that. And see, you gotta let it go. He hasn't been with them women in 2 years.
That's true.
That's what I'm saying. They need to stop. See, you caught up. It's over. It's over. They're not a relation. That's what I'm saying. They're gonna have to do something. You can't keep talking about, Kody, what do you think about this? Christine, what do you think about her? It's over.
Yeah.
They're all being, the three wives are being polite.
They are.
But the Browns, they're not being polite.
No.
Kody and Rob, they're not being polite. And this is the kicker for me.
Okay.
I can take everything from Robin. Really, I can. But what I cannot take is the fact that you want to act like you didn't want to be in a polygamous relationship. Not polygamous. Monogamous.
Okay.
You're going to act like you didn't want to be in it. That's the kicker. You did everything from day one.
That's true.
I know We saw you from day one.
Yeah.
You made it a business. You snuck around and you was kissing Kody behind their backs and God knows what else. From the time you got in this family, you railroaded them, you and Kody. Mm-hmm. And now you think at the very end of the show, it's over. You won. Why are you acting like, Kody, it's over. It's been over. You finally won. You know what?
Okay.
I wish that I could have been in a relationship with someone and I won because I'd be with them today.
That's true, because they picked you.
They picked you. Do you know how many women and men would love to be with someone that chose them and willing to do anything for them, gave up everything for you?
Yes.
He gave up his children, his life. He gave up everything for you. Everything. And he sits you like you are the best thing next to water. Water. And you know it. And you knew it from day one, you knew it. You knew you had Kody the day y'all locked eyes in church and y'all said y'all had that spiritual moment. I get it. Because if it never happened to you, you don't know. But sometimes when you meet your soulmate, it could happen to you. And I wish it happened to you and you. That you can meet somebody and just, they the one. You know it. And that's what happened to them. We get it. But to badmouth the girls, see, this is what it means when it says don't have sex before marriage. Because you don't have nothing to compare it to. He was miserable and that was what he knew. Yeah. But when he fell in love with this woman who had experience with a man. Remember, his wives didn't have experience. Sure. Not his first one, maybe Janelle. Mm-hmm. But we know that wasn't much of nothing.
Yeah.
But he had a wife that was married for 10 years. Her garden had been planted in already and gave birth numerous of times. Mm-hmm. Do you understand what I'm saying? So you looking at all that, so she came in. Remember, she had this exuberant thing of nightwear. God knows what she whipped on the man.
Yeah.
Kody ain't been right since.
No.
Kody thought that Janelle was the creme de la creme. Until he met this thing over here, that he got to put a big stone on her finger so everybody knows she's mine. Mm-hmm. He is convinced that this old woman, she's old to me. Forget her age. That men want her. He's convinced. Even when she went to the church with the daughters, he's convinced. And she giggles. She giggles at it. Remember at the table, having their lunch, brunch, whatever. Yeah. And she was like, oh. She loved it. But at the end of the day, this is what Christine is saying. I get it. I don't wish them no happiness. Just do what is right and move on. You got what you want. That's Christine. Look, I get it. Because I chose to go out in the world and make my reality. You wasn't going to give it to me. I'm going to go get it. And now that I got it, I don't feel jealous. I feel happy because I got what you got and you got what I got. And why can't you be happy? Why can't you be happy, Kody? Why can't you be happy, Robin? Why are you still crying? I'm happy. I'm not crying. Janelle, she's happy. We're happy. Why are you all crying?
Mm-hmm. That is true.
So when you look at this, it's like enough. What? Why the negative? I don't like them. Then I never loved them. You did love them. You loved them at the time. You loved them for what you knew love was.
Mm-hmm.
You being very mean.
Yes.
And I can see that Robert is saying things like, you never said stuff like that before, Kody.
Mm-hmm. Yes, she did.
Now, Kody, you're going a little too far.
Mm-hmm.
You're saying the wrong thing right now.
Yep, she checked him on camera. Mm-hmm. She's like, it sounds like you're trying to rewrite history. You're saying things I never heard before. She's just like,
and I don't know what this is. You're going to have to tell me you didn't love him. Now, either she's lying, mm-hmm. or because he's not.
No, he's like, Robin, get this through your head.
Get this through your head. I never loved him. And she's like, you're bugging me out right now. Mm-hmm. You're saying things I never heard.
Yeah, you sold.
Tell me you love them. Tell me. And he's like, okay, I loved them. Oh, lies. See what I mean? She don't want to accept the truth. But that's okay. She doesn't have to, not in this life. We can run, but we sure can't hide because karma will catch us all. It will catch us all. You cannot run from it. And what they did was horrid.
Yeah.
And what they did is not only what they done it's even worse than Adam and Eve.
Okay.
They even lost a child over it. Her son even got injured in it. Both boys. It's like her son lived, but the other son died. Mm-hmm. Do you understand what I'm saying? And it's like this relationship, you played with your faith. And I think when I look at it, I look at Meri and I realize that Meri took this for real.
Yeah, she did, honestly. For real.
Out of all of the wives, remember, she was the wife.
Yes, the number
she
one.
Was the number one. She was the paper. She was it. Mm-hmm. And she took him for real.
Yes.
But the kicker is, she keeps saying, I was not easy. Whoever told her that lie, she keeps saying it to herself.
Yeah.
Whatever Meri did or didn't do, Meri needs to forgive herself and stop saying whatever and say whatever you did, because her friend was trying to get her to say it, but she wouldn't say it. She was just saying, well, we all did. What did you do, Meri?
Yeah, I wonder too, because I can't remember if it was Janelle or if it was Christine, but one of them mentioned that Meri can be mean or she's hard.
What did she do to one of the kids? Mm-hmm. What happened that they won't talk about? That now Meri, where I'm mean. Kody has been riding on it forever. Yes. But what is it? What did Meri do?
Right. Don't say it was the whole catfishing.
No, this is before catfishing.
Oh, okay.
This must have had something to do with the kids, because she admits, all I see is Meri trying to make things for kids, make the turkey look like candy. She's really always, but what happened? What is it about Meri that Meri thinks that Meri's mean?
That's true.
That she has to forgive herself. And a part of Meri feels it's like, I stayed there and took that whooping off of Kody because I was mean. That's a lie. And no matter what happened, She could have been mean for that one moment. That don't make her a mean person. Because I'm watching the story, and now that Meri is beginning to talk, I want to know who muzzled Meri.
Yeah, for real. Somebody definitely muzzled Meri.
Who muzzled her?
Probably Robin.
This got to be before Robin.
Okay.
Robin came in and saw the brokenness and saw the dynamics of the relationship and rubbed her hands together and said, hocus pocus, Billy Bocus, I got this. I got this.
And that's exactly how she came in.
I came in, I saw the straggliness of the song. And I see Meri is out on it. I have the story. She rubbed her hands together, put her hand on that ball and went, ugh! And she wiped them out.
She really did.
She put Kody's dream, and she don't want to accept that that's what she did. Her and Kody.
Well, Kody's willing to accept it.
Yes, but what she's not willing to accept is that you knew that Kody was not in love with his wives. You knew. Before you got married, you knew. Kody said you knew. And she's saying, Kody, say it's not true. You're saying things I never heard you say. Lies. Christine said I knew. She started planting the seed for her kids.
Yeah.
So come on, see, lies. And if her charge is, that would be her charge, because I don't know if Robin can live with the weight of that. I don't know if Robin won't become sickly, because Robin can't deal. She's very sensitive. It's played off on her kid. So Robin don't want to deal with the fact that she was a part of destroying that marriage. And that's karma. You can't poop on people and think you're going to get away with it. You knew you was favorite. You knew. He made sure you knew. He made sure his wives knew. You put the whipper pill on him so much he didn't even want to sleep with them no more.
That's true.
Whatever you did, you cast a spell on him, and you knew what you was doing. You was 10 years in a monogamous relationship with a husband. When you met Kody, you knew that when he married ignorant girls. Had no experience. I'm just saying, my mind go deep on that. So the only one who had any kind of experience at all,
it would have been
Janelle. Come on now. This is a lot there. And they got married young. And I see Meri having to adjust to everything. The thing I charged Meri with, Meri, you should have just went on and said, you know what? I know, you love Kody. You would have done anything for Kody, and Kody knew it. And Kody hated you for that. I know it's crazy. You know, sometimes you could love somebody and you don't love them anymore, because there was a time he loved her, or he thought he loved her. He loved her for what he knew, but he didn't know a love that could be great like what he had with Robin. But don't diminish the love because you grew in love. Because of those women you grew. Because of those women, you know what love is.
That's true.
But he doesn't understand these things, and he will figure them out. And when he do, he will cry about them. When he figured this all out, he's going to feel real sad of the things that he said. Believe me. And I'm sitting up here thinking about Robin. How is Robin going to deal with this? Because Robin can't even deal with the fact that she know that she was the favorite when she married him. She won't admit it. And she won't let Kody admit it. And Kody is saying, okay, fine. If it make you feel better, I love them. But will you be be in a monogamous relationship with me. He put it there.
Mm-hmm, he did.
And what did she say? Yes, as we all knew.
Mm-hmm.
Enough, he says. Enough.
Mm-hmm.
Now that she doesn't have that no more, where's all that bad energy gonna go? She already done flipped off the bike.
You're right. That was just one instance.
What else? Where's all that gonna go now? Because Kody cut it off in front of the camera.
Yes, he did.
Don't beat me up with it no more. I'm done. I put my foot down. I'm done. Now, you going to be with me? Now, I'm saying it in a loving way. I took you to the top of the mountain. I done did everything. I done did what Janelle. I'm giving you what Christine and them did. I'm giving you, and I'm doing everything. But what we going to do? And we all knew. What did we know? What did we know?
That Robin was going to say yes, staying with Kody.
This is what she always wanted. But she doesn't want to accept how she got there.
No.
And that's between her and her conscience. So, time of reveal. Somebody will tell us what's happened to her. Go ahead.
Yeah, that was it. Actually, you summed up this episode very perfectly, because really the only other two things that happened in this episode was Christine's wedding shower, which we've already seen her get married, and actually in the previews we've seen clips that was actually in the wedding special. So honestly, this is just a repeat, and this really does show you how long they've had this sitting in the back burner.
Christine has been married for 2 years.
Yes. Why are we posting this now?
I can't even get into it. I don't, and I think I'm not even into it because I've already seen it.
Yeah.
I'm not really interested in the wedding. I've seen it.
Yes.
For you diehard fans, I am one, but I can't sit through it again. I already seen it. The only thing they added is when the little girl got lost.
Yes, Avalon.
When they was talking Avalon, honestly, forgive me, I thought they were talking about Puppy.
It's a beautiful name.
It's a beautiful name. It's a beautiful name. And it was a place where an animal would just go get lost and run around. And I thought when they was running around looking for Avalon, I didn't even know it was a little girl. Such a beautiful name.
Yes, it is.
When I found out it was a little girl, that it was what you call his daughter, I was alarmed. I'm glad they found her.
Mm-hmm, yes.
But she was never lost.
No, that is true.
She was in the arms of safety.
Yes. And then the last thing that was in this episode was that Meri cut up the memory blanket in order to give it back to Kody because he wanted it back.
I think that Kody wanted the blanket. Who is going to sit down? Because she took her faves away.
Mm-hmm, she did.
But she took all that time.
Yep, her and her
best friend cut and gave him back his t-shirts. I would have never thought to do that.
That's true.
And she says, I'm going to, so when I saw the quilt, I said, oh, that's what he wanted. The heirloom. He wanted the quilt because the quilts told the story.
That's true. It did.
Beautiful quilt.
Mm-hmm.
That was the heirloom, not the pieces. Who's going to put that back together again? Because remember that there was parts of it that she had that she kept. She didn't keep very much of it.
No.
But that's what he wanted. That's crazy. Meri's clever. You want it, you got it. She was like, no, he can have his t-shirts back.
Yep, she did say it.
But he won't get this quilt. I'm not stupid enough to give him the quilt. What, you think yes, I thought you was going to give him that when I saw, she laid it out so we could see it.
Yes, she said that.
And because I'm a quilt maker, at least I used to be, this here I made.
Yes, right here.
And I have one on the wall. I used to make quilts, but
one right there, right behind the ancestor table.
Yeah. So when she laid it out, and I said, "Oh my God, that is an heirloom. That something like that is expensive." And I said, "Oh my God." So Meri is very artsy. So when I saw her cut it, and the girlfriend said, "You want to cut this up? Like, You don't want it? She says, no, I'm going to give him back his t-shirts. And Lord have mercy, I did not think. She said it's going to take hours. They sat there and strategically cut and gave him his t-shirts back and everything she kept for herself and said, no, he can have it. I'm so proud of Meri. I don't know what Meri thought with Meri, but Meri said he can have these old ruffly t-shirts back and gave it to him. Meri.
She got the strength.
That is what we call Aries. That's what you call fresh fire. She dealt with him now. Like, I don't know where I was. I don't know what I was thinking. All I know, I was a good wife.
Yes.
And I was an obedient wife.
She was.
And I did everything you wanted me to do. Down to the letter.
Yeah.
And you still didn't want me. Go ahead, Meri. Go ahead, Meri.
Go ahead, Meri. Do your thing.
And she's like, and I'm learning to be gentle. I'm learning. And it's good to see that she's happy.
Yes.
And what happiness is for her. No, she's not happy because she's got a void. That void is Kody. That is there.
Yes.
Because that's something she wants. She wanted to be married forever. So that's a void. And until she meets someone, that will always be a void. That will always be a void. That's just like, I want to be in a loving relationship. I'm going to always want to be in a loving relationship. That will always be a void. But I can move on. I can do things. I can understand that that part of my life is over there. But all the other parts of my life goes on. Right?
Yeah.
So I'm proud of Meri.
Yes.
I am. And I'm happy and proud that Meri is really showing you what it's like to really get untangled.
Yes.
Even though you've been delusional, because that's the only reason why you stay, and to show how you get untangled a little bit at a time.
Yes.
Talking about it. I dig it. Thank you. I can watch Meri.
Yes.
I want to see Meri untangled.
Yes, I like this side of Meri.
I like to see Meri untangled because she like, just like when she said that time when she was like, I don't even know if I should keep the name Brown. That was wild to me because it's like it's the things that she's going through.
Yeah.
She could write a book on how to go through a separation.
She really
12 steps. She's good. But anyway, I can go on about Meri because she's touching me in a spiritual way. Because Meri has been very, very scarred by this, and she's dealing with this in a spiritual way. And I think that's why this is pricking at me the way it is. It's like stabbing, like tick, tick, like a stick pin. And it's really, and I see you, Meri.
Yeah.
I see you. And I wish I knew what was it that you've done that makes you think you're a bad person.
Yeah.
That you will hold yourself bad to this day, Meri. You have to forgive yourself. Whatever that was. Whatever it was. Forgive yourself. Anything else?
No, that was everything that we had to cover.
And that's all we have to say about Sisters Wives. I mean, I went on a tangent. I couldn't help it. I felt inspired because I see them. I see them. I guess I see them spiritually.
Yes.
And I just want Robin to just accept the fact that you won.
Yes, please, and move on and be happy.
Is that the word? Is that the right word? She doesn't want to hear that, though.
No, she doesn't.
This is what she's been fighting for. She doesn't want nobody to say it.
Right.
He loved them. That's what I want to hear. No. If you're going to win fair and square. You took on this, as you would a race to knock down, and you came out the victor.
Yeah,
you won. You won. You even took down Meri.
Yes.
Strategically. You took out Janelle. She lost out on the money.
And still trying to beg for Janelle back.
She lost out on the money. The first wife, she lost out on the paper, on the marriage.
Yeah.
The third wife just lost everything.
You swindled them.
And left. But with that being said,
she came in like a wrecking ball.
She came in like a wrecking ball. She did. And she wrecked that family, her and Kody. Believe what you want. That is the way I see it. And I will always see it that way. Because that's the way the producers wanted me to see it. And with that, I hope you enjoyed our commentary. For real, we're going to zip out of here. Thank you for joining us. Please, if you enjoyed it and you got this far, please give us a thumbs up. Please, if you have any comments, please, I really, really love listening to your comments. And if you haven't subscribed, by all means, please subscribe and help us out. We appreciate you for it. And you know what we said? Sunflowers!